Well, you know, well, the title of the video, this thing is called Beystreak. Now I know what you're thinking. What is Beystreak? Well, Beystreak is technically kill streak from slap battles, but Beyblade, but a lot different. Well, you're trying to get a win streak against a few slash a couple of bays. Well, a lot of them. I will. I recommend that you I recommend that you do a simple number like 10 or 25. Or if you want to go extreme, you could do a 50 or above. Well, 50, 100, or 250. Just like normal slab battles. And the bay that will be facing off against these 10 bays are Hazard Corbeas K4. And the rules are, so, if you lose again, so, if you, like, lose against these 3 bays, well, if you lose against the first 3 bays, you get the repeat again. But if you lose against the rest of the 7 bays or above, then it's game over. It's the end. And the bay that you chose has to win against all 10 of them. If the bay loses 3 times against one of these bays, well, one of the first 3 bays, then it's game over. While the bay that you chose loses against all the rest of the bays, then it's game over. If the bay loses once, against them. Anyway, the first opponent will be, we're starting off weakest to strongest in terms of stamina and strength. Z Achilles A4. So Z Achilles A4, as you should all know, is the weakest Hasbro Beyblade. That is the weakest Hasbro Beyblade that Hasbro has ever made. Well, one of the weakest slingshot bays that Hasbro has ever made. Let's start this battle. This should be an easy one for Cabeus anyway. And Cabeus wins that first match. And so it's a battle up to 1 point for every battle. But if you lose 3 times against the first 3 bays, then you get the repeat. Anyways, your choice is out. Now for the next opponent. King Kilios 86. King Kilios has pretty bad stamina, to be honest. Anyway, let's just start with the battle. I was originally going to start this live stream earlier, but I was lazy. And Hazard Corbeas gets a retry. If Hazard Corbeas loses 2 more times, then it's game over. This should be an easy one. And Hazard Corbeas gets the second win. And the third opponent will be Eat Salamander H4. Now, this bay also has pretty bad stamina as well. And yeah. The modes I can choose is attack and defense. But I honestly recommend that you go for defense. Oh. Alright. Now I hate salamanders. The next video out. Alright. Now in terms of stamina, I'm just gonna use the tomb. Script. Finish sprising. And the sprising I'm gonna use is triple sprising. Now in hopes that this man doesn't end the video with just a simple few hits. Three hits. I just pray. No, I think I'm watching a little toward. Oh god. Don't this. No, I'm just going to do a redo on that. I'm just going to do a redo. Since that was kind of too easy. Actually, if you load this 2 more times, then yeah. Alright, if he loads this 1 more time, it's over. Anyway, if I launch Sprising first, of course it's going. Well, if I launch Scribanius first and then Sprising next, of course Scribanius is going to get eliminated. Oh. All he just needs to do is dodge. Oh, finally. Now it's Sprising is out. We can do the next battle, which is against Satum S4. Well, S5. S6. Oh, come on, bro. That was really just a single hit. Oh, come on, bro. Oh. God help me if this man bursts again. You know I'm just gonna count that. I'm just gonna say that wobble was just a survivor finish. This next match should be easy. It's just against Surprise and Requiem. God help me with these days. And surprise and referendum is in right spin mode. Left spin on it. Well, that is the end for the first Beystreak. Wait. Oh. And someone sadly had joined at the worst timing. Kerbeus had lost. Well, Kerbeus had a win streak of 1, 2, 3. Kerbeus had a win streak of 4 bays. Had lost against Bryson to a burst finish. I was actually fair to me. The last 4 bays I was going to face off against was Excalius, Achilles, Tormidas, and Fornius. Of course, I chose Bryson first, since of course Excalius was going to burst. Well, Excalius was of course going to burst by Kerbeus. And sadly, I kind of can't understand Spanish. Anyway. Well, sadly, that is the end of the first Beystreak. If you want another bay to be, if you want another bay to compete in the next Beystreak, feel free to tell me in the comments if they're not blocked. That is the end of the first Beystreak. Adios, people. Bye.